has come to a complete halt as it's met this group of protesters. This has been a finely oiled machine since just about 6 o'clock this morning when it started on the other end of the Lionsgate Bridge. Mostly happy crowds. Obviously, this is a very different story. As you know, Mike, there's a convoy of vehicles that goes along with the torch. Some are quite a distance in front, sort of the advanced crowd, so to speak, and those have been halted completely. And yeah, there's a group of police officers, as you can see on the picture. If we can take that chopper shot as well, that the crowd has just literally stopped them from moving any further. So it'll be interesting to see
logo off that screen.
As you pointed out, and as Rob pointed out there, in the past they've simply rerouted the torch, taken it out of the area. At this point, they're pretty boxed in there. They'd almost literally have to back up to get out of this spot. So it'll be interesting what they're going to do. There's a large crowd aside from the protesters. There's that large crowd of well-wishers of
they're bringing in the reinforcements.
You can see the horses coming up there past the group. So we'll have to wait and see, Mike and Colleen, exactly how they're going to resolve this situation, what they're going to do to get past this roadblock.
You're not saying anything about this runner.
The goal here.
This torchbearer.
For the most
No.
part,
Well, I
It
wonder
just
why.
said his name.
tough to tell, perhaps, but it looks like it has been relatively peaceful so far. The protesters
Probably the homeless guy.
That's what I was saying. Maybe it is.
in blocking the torch relay. At least
He's got nice teeth, though.
You know what? It's funny that you said that. I thought the same thing at the same time. And I hope that I'm not assuming.
Okay, good. That reporter's name's off the screen now. Retard.
I'm here with Bob. I'm sorry, give me your name again, sir.
Bob Retard.
Right.
Retard.
And so the gentlemen in behind you are waiting for this moment. They're waiting for the handoff. And have you been informed that it doesn't appear like it's going to happen?
Well, it's going to happen, and it's a very proud moment for our veterans, especially the veterans that are currently serving in Afghanistan and all over the world.
You say it's going to happen. We've been informed that the torch will likely be rerouted from this position.
I'm almost sure it won't be.
And why do you say that?
Simply because of the respect for our soldiers and troops.
I
You're
agree.
hoping that they have this moment.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, sir.
But that's where the protesters are,
So,
unfortunately.
Tracy, sorry, Colleen,
They're going to
Mike,
move the protesters out.
Look, and those guys are old. They can't stand there for ages. Like, some of those guys are from World War II.
Rerouted. Now police are moving in on horseback. We're not entirely sure what is going to happen next.
Like 80 years old.
Stopped altogether now.
The standoff.
I'm sure the protesters are themselves going to be faced with a bit of an internal debate and discussion. While they may claim victory in
Yeah, they should move on to a major point.
Stopping the ceremony that the veterans wanted to have at Victory Square, a ceremony wanting to take part particularly with what's going on with our forces.
Homes, not games.
I imagine they're going to have to do some soul searching and decide if they really want to continue doing that.
Bad their signage could have been more effective.
And let's remember, this is the Olympic
missed
torch
that
relay.
boat.
This is not the Olympic Games we're watching.
They have limited resources.
Thousands of people have been
True
participating in
enough.
this. Some broken hearts in that van right now if they're not going to get their chance to run their legs.
Well, we've seen in the past
Oh, well.
Victoria with the protests
Next
there
Olympics.
and in parts of Toronto and, as I mentioned, down in San Francisco. If this does happen, there is a contingency for it. Sometimes the runners will get another opportunity.
Boy, this guy's getting a lot of coverage, a lot of airtime with that torch, eh? Getting a lot of torch time, this guy. Standing around time. Should be running on the spot or something.
Right, very heartbreaking.
It appears that they may be switching torches for this runner right now as the gas will start to run out.
They didn't say anything about this runner.
Procedure for this, if they do have to divert,
So he's got no education, his family's, he's an illegal immigrant, been living on the streets of Vancouver all his life, his mom's a prostitute, you know, like there's probably nothing much positive to say about him, so.
Clearly this is causing a significant delay, disruption for the
Disrupted, yeah!
was predicted. We knew this was going to happen.
Disrupt this.
What happens from now, we will just have to wait and see.
I guess that's why they allow time to run through the
Well, why
city.
didn't they just come around the other side?
out
It's a good question.
perhaps a hint as to where they're going to take the torch next. It will
Guess they can't. I guess they don't know how to
It's
go
not a
down
question, it's just a
the other
matter of
street and come up the
where,
back. I
and
guess
right
I don't know.
now,
And just while we have this disruption, we should remind viewers across the country as to what's going to be happening in this Olympic city throughout the day today. The